Hi everyone, and welcome to another Albion Online Dev Talk. Last time, we explored how the royal continent has been divided into provinces that now serve as the main battlegrounds for the new faction warfare system, and showed how you can reach the front lines and take part in the first battles within these war zones. Today, we're moving deeper into the war itself, showing you how these activities connect to the larger campaign and how massive fortress sieges ultimately decide who wins or loses control over Albion's provinces.
Everything you do in faction warfare, every camp cleared, every chest claimed, every outpost defended or conquered, contributes to your faction standing in the ongoing race for supplies. Supplies represent your faction's logistical dominance in a province. The more supplies you earn through activities, the closer your side comes to victory. Each conflict within a province follows a natural flow, building up supplies, clashing for control, and, under the right conditions, culminating in a climactic fortress siege. Let's look at how that works. Every province starts under the control of one faction. When a neighboring faction declares an attack, that province becomes an active conflict zone. From that moment on, your efforts in those zones directly fuel your faction's war machine, turning strategic victories into the supplies that shape the campaign ahead. At set times throughout the day, the system checks which faction has gathered the most supplies in each province. If the defenders hold the lead, they successfully repel the attack, and the momentum of the war shifts in their favor. If the attackers have built up more supplies, the battle escalates into a fortress siege for control of the province.
Fortress sieges are the decisive moments of the campaign. They are large-scale battles that determine who rules a province. As the siege begins, attackers rally their forces outside the towering walls of the enemy stronghold. Their mission is clear: break through the gate and tear down the walls using siege hammers and relentless teamwork. Inside, defenders scramble to fortify their positions, manning the ramparts and launching counterattacks to drive the invaders back. During sieges, both attackers and defenders can claim weapon caches that appear outside the fortress walls. Capturing these caches grants stacking buffs, making your faction's forces tougher and deadlier for each cache claimed. In addition, defenders gain progress towards their defensive score, while attackers drain some of that progress, effectively buying themselves more time to push deeper into the fortress. These caches become crucial focal points on the battlefield, drawing both sides into open field clashes that can decide the outcome of the siege. Should the attackers breach the innermost walls and push the fortress to the brink of falling, the defending faction enters a final defensive phase. During this last stand, strong faction guards will spawn at the heart of the fortress, momentarily halting the attackers' progress. This gives defenders a last chance to rally and repel the attackers, maintaining their hold on the fortress. If they fail, it falls, and control of the province changes hands. Winning a fortress not only grants control of the province, but also unlocks ongoing benefits for the victorious faction within its borders. This system rewards faction-flagged players in controlled or contested areas with additional fame, silver, and loot drop bonuses. These buffs apply when fighting in provinces your faction already controls, or in those in which it is actively fighting for control. Once a siege concludes, factions automatically declare new attacks on neighboring provinces, pushing the front lines forward and keeping the war dynamic. This constant shift of control between provinces creates a living, evolving map of the royal continent. Every battle you fight contributes to shaping the front lines and the fortunes of your faction.
Of course, no war effort should be complete without rewards. The new rewards coming with Realm Divided include a dedicated faction warfare vanity set along with a new avatar and ring. All of these rewards will showcase the faction colors you're currently enlisted in to eliminate any need to jump from faction to faction to earn all the rewards. The existing faction warfare rewards, such as capes and mounts, will remain part of the system as they already have strong ties to Albion's economy. However, we've reviewed their balance both in terms of their spells and costs, and are making adjustments to help each feel more competitive. Whether you enjoy small skirmishes around camps or large-scale fortress sieges, every contribution brings recognition and tangible rewards for supporting your faction's cause. With the Realm Divided update, faction warfare has evolved into a full-scale, continent-spanning conflict that ties every player's effort to the fate of Albion cities. From joining your faction to capturing camps and sieging fortresses, every battle, big or small, drives the war forward. We can't wait for you to experience it for yourself when we launch on November 24th. Until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the battlefield.